Our next stop, we travel to Manchester, Georgia for the Blue Devils, located in Manchester, Georgia. Last season, they had an overall record of 8-4 and was 5-0 in Region 6B play. They put up a total of 418 total points. They opened up the season with a loss at state champion Bowdoin, 29-14. They got their first win of the season versus Columbia High School, 62-22. They traveled to Lamar County. Lamar County got a win in that game, 35-22. Manchester bounced back with 4 straight wins over Marion County, 54-3. Chattahoochee, 14-7. Macon County, 53-0. And Greenville, 41-6. Manchester picked up its 3rd loss of the year versus Sly County for a game that eventually decided the region championship. That score was 28-6. Manchester finished up the regular season with a 77-0 win over Central Tarleton. For their last home game of the regular season, they had a 14-12 win over Taylor County. This was actually a very good game to close out the regular season. For the first round of the playoffs, Manchester faced Hancock Central. They won that game 40-14. In the second round of the playoffs, Manchester faced Bowdoin. Manchester lost that game 42-21. Moving along, taking a look at the schedule for this season, Manchester will open up with the first game versus Bowdoin. This game was, I'm thinking, this should be a very, very close game. But I'm also thinking Bowdoin front line will get a chance to flex their muscles. Manchester. I'm gonna go with Bowdoin in this game. Next up, Manchester will get the win versus Columbus. After that, they host Lamar County again. This game should come down to the battle of the front line. Lamar County will be bringing some beef. I'm gonna go with Lamar County in this game. Next up, Manchester versus Marion County. I like Manchester in that. I like Manchester over Chattahoochee. I like Manchester to get the win over Macon County. Versus Greenville, I like Manchester in that game. Against Marion County, I like Manchester in that game. Sly County will host Manchester for another big game. I'm thinking should have the same implication from last year. Should be a deciding game for the region championship. Sly County front line, I think they'll be the difference in this game. I'm taking Sly in that game. Next up, Macon County. I like Manchester in the final game. Taylor County, I like Manchester in that game also though.